Hey guys, welcome to my show. Uh, Welcome back. I hope everybody had a good week. I had a pretty good week. Um, Surprisingly good cologne week. I know. For those of you who know what I was doing, I was wearing this week. Yeah, I want to get into that. A few people messaged me about that. They found out I was doing this one, and then or the old Batman one I did a few months ago. It's kind of lost their shit. Oh, I can't believe you're doing that. That's ridiculous, blah, blah. I can't believe you did this. It's like, it's fun, guys. Stuff like this is fun. And that's all it's for, is fun. It's okay to be silly sometimes, and this is kind of silly. Or, I thought it was. Anyway, we'll get into it. For those of you who watched last week, know what I'm reviewing. For those of you who didn't, Iron Man. Iron Man. Anyway, Iron Man. That's the box, guys. It's not too bad. It's a nice box. And Iron Man's cool. Bottle. I still love this bottle. This is the whole reason I bought it. The only thing that would have made this better, and I might do it anyway, is they had not had the atomizer here. Like, see how it's got like a. Could have made that like the atomizer and spray out of the tip of his eyes or something. You know, that would have been way cooler. But I mean, that probably would have been putting too much effort into it. But yeah, nice bottle nonetheless. I might just cut that off and put that in a decant bottle or an empty bottle and just cut that off and a little epoxy and paint. But we'll see. I still kind of like the bottle though. I found notes on it and stuff. Believe it or not, it's an actual cologne. That's what I get it. Classification is just aromatic. I'd call it an aromatic, a spicy aromatic. Lots of spice in this one. Top notes are woody, top notes. Accords are woody, warm spicy, fresh spicy, aromatic, and green. Top notes are apple, cinnamon, bergamot. Mid is geranium, clove, tarragon. Base is cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver, and olive wood. So some nice notes, surprisingly nice notes. I was like, because you pick something like this up. And let's be honest, this is what this is. It's, you know, it's a novelty item. You know, at first, it's a novelty item. You pick it up, you're like, oh, like I did. Oh, cool, you know, Iron Man. Who's going to buy this? Guys into cologne? Well, I mean, I'm into cologne, but I'm also into comic books and superheroes, and I'm a nerd. And so yeah, guys into cologne, probably not, but guys into comic books and superheroes and stuff are going to buy this. Can't see this for kids. A lot of people are like, oh, you buy it for your kid. I don't know too many young boys that wear colognes and aftershaves and stuff. They really shouldn't. There's a whole debate out there about what age should you start, and not because of anything other than skin chemistry. You can damage your skin when you're really young, when it's still by loading on a bunch of alcohol and stuff. So probably shouldn't at a young age, but you do what you want. Your kid, do what you want. So yeah, so it's more for comic book nerds like me to have a conversation piece or conversation starter when people come over. Hey, what's that? It's Iron Man. It's Iron Man cologne. You know, let's talk about it. And that's what I thought at first. It's gonna be it's gonna be this cheap cologne, and it isn't. It's not a top designer quality. It's not. You know, you're not getting the same quality out of this as you are Dior, YSL, Chanel, Versace, or even the one it's cloning, or people say it's cloning, Burberry London. You're not getting that same quality. Be real. But it's on the lower end of the designer spectrum. I'd give it stuff like, Playboy and Adidas, that kind of quality. So, not bad, not the best, but not bad. It falls in that category. I was surprised by it. I really was. I expected, like I said, just this overly synthetic, mostly alcohol type, fucking almost a body spray type deal. Not even that good. But I was surprised, and I did a little research, just a little, and read the company's notes and a couple press releases from Marvel, and they really wanted a men's cologne, an adult men's cologne. It's the first adult Iron Man men's cologne. I guess there was a couple other, but they were designed for kids, so probably more just water and fragrance, not a lot of alcohol or even good. But anyway. Never judge a book by its cover. This is definitely an homage to that. Holy jeez, this wasn't bad at all. Again, was it great? No. But was it bad? No. A lot of people are saying online it's a straight up clone of Burberry London. No, it's not a straight up clone. Very similar, same scent profile. I get, with the spices and the green undertone from the vetiver and the olive wood and the geranium, giving it a bit of a powder feel. It's very similar, and I can see why people are calling it a straight up clone. But I wore the two side by side on each hand the other day and while very similar, like I said, very similar. This one is a little lighter, a little fresher. It's got that apple off the top, and that's what I pick up mostly right off the top. Well, right off the top, you get a burst of bergamot citrus, and it's the only citrus note listed, so bergamot. Fresh, invigorating. Only lasts for about 10 minutes, and then the apple and cinnamon and clove. I get a lot of clove. A lot of apple and clove off the top and into the mid. Just again, very Burberry London like, but slightly sweeter, fruitier, sweeter, and lighter with that apple. I know it sounds funny because it's Iron Man cologne. No, it's not bad. I'm surprised. And then around, doesn't project like Burberry London. Burberry London is a very good performing fragrance. Projects well, lasts long, all that stuff. This doesn't project near as loud as Burberry London. Again, softer than Burberry London. Only got about 45 minutes of projection, and even then it was only, just about a foot. And it sits pretty close. And that mid starts to come in around the same time the projection starts to go away. So 45 minutes to an hour, the mid, and you start to really pick up more of the powderiness of the geranium and the tarragon. Definitely pick up on the vetiver and the woods that are in the base. I get more cedar from this than I do any other wood. But the mid and the base kind of mix together, coming almost at the same time, really. And you get a slightly spicy, green, woody scent. Which brings me to my only issue with this is longevity. Again, it falls into that line of Adidas Playboy, some of the lower end Avons, where longevity is only about 4 or 5 hours. But I only paid $8 for it, so that's whatever. It's cool. But I know they're like, well, this is Canada, so they're a little cheaper in America and stuff. But $30 at Spencer's here in Canada for these things. And unless you're crazy like me and kind of like the bottles, that's a lot to pay for that. Especially where you can pick up right now. Shoppers Drug Mart has a 50 ml Burberry London for $19.99, or is it 30 mil? Either way, $19.99. $30. Now people say, oh, well, you get 100 mils and you only get 30 mils, but the 30 mils of Burberry Brit is going to last you a lot longer than this 100 mils of this will, because you only need 2 sprays of Burberry London. I keep saying Brit, but Burberry London. And it lasts all day, whereas this you've got to reapply. If you want to get a work day out of it, at least once. If you want to get a whole day out of it, at least twice, if not 3 times. So, and Burberry London is a better scent. All in all, it's just a better quality scent. But this isn't bad at all. It's kind of like if you took Burberry London and mixed it with like Nautica Voyage, that apple note off of Nautica Voyage you get off the top with the citrus. It's kind of like that. It's really not a bad scent. I was surprised. Only one compliment, but then again, it was a hard cologne for people to smell. As a matter of fact, I went into work, and a girl a couple hours in, or a fella a couple hours into it, and we're just, you know something, Wayne? I said, what? She said, I can't smell you. What do you mean? Well, normally you're smelling like you're wearing colognes. He said, I know you're not wearing anything today. I said, no, I'm wearing Iron Man. He was like, what? I was like, I know, shut up. And then I showed him the bottle and stuff. He was like, oh, I like it. I was like, yeah, that's why I bought it. But one compliment. I asked people, you know, to spray it on, and most people liked it. Like, they really liked it, actually. It was really nice, really nice. But again, no compliments. Just the way the cologne is, it's very close and very soft. It lasted about 6 hours on my shirt, but again, still didn't project out or anything. It was just there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else to say about it. I mean, would I recommend it? Only if you're into superheroes or stuff like that, then yeah. But if you're just looking for a cologne, go buy Burberry London. If you like the smell of this, go buy Burberry London. You might like this better. Like I said, it's not an exact clone, but I can't see too many people liking this better than Burberry London, except for that it's a little lighter and a bit of a fruity apple vibe to it, but it's still nice. Surprisingly, people liked it. Performance-wise, again. But I mean, look at that bottle. Look at it. Wait, see if I can get it. I'm Iron Man. I just like the bottle. Like I said, So anyway, guys, what am I doing next week? Time to get back to a clone. I don't. Anyway, I'll figure it out next week, and I'll get back to you. I figured it was going to be a clone. I am going to start. I've still got so much of these lists to do, but I want to get into these all these samples I have. I'm going to do like a sample month or two to just get some of these samples out of the way. We'll see though. I'm definitely doing a clone next week. A dupe next week, because I haven't done one in a while. I think it's going to be, if I'm reading this right, Yeah, there's going to be preferred fragrance betrayed. Their version of CK Reveal. Reveal is kind of a weird scent. I'll get into it when I do the review, though. So, yeah, hope everybody had a good week. I'll be back next week. I just wanted to get this out there. This is really cool. Peace, love, be good to each other.